Hey, welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. It is Wednesday in my world when I'm recording this, December 28th, and we're getting close to being caught up. So I starting a bit later today on recording and editing than I wanted to, but I just got back home from a eye doctor appointment, got some coffee. Let's go ahead and get on into it. We have day 23 of Amberlynn's Vlogmas titled We Aren't Friends Anymore, Lies, Jealousy, Sexuality, and Hoarding. Vlogmas day 23. It's quite a spectrum of emotions I think we're going to run through during this video. So I imagine that we aren't friends anymore is pertaining to Eric and Rickie, which we found out or figured out or whatever back in July, maybe June, that she was no longer friends with Rickie and Eric. Lies, who knows? Jealousy, who knows? Sexuality and hoarding. I don't think Amberlynn's a hoarder. She has no problem getting rid of things, as we've seen, because she donates things quite frequently. But let's go ahead and
dive on in!
So before we jump in here, you would think I would learn to not wear shirts with green on them, but hopefully that isn't too distracting with the background kind of appearing on my shirt a little bit.
Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 23.
Hey Amberlynn.
Jingle bell. Sing for me, baby.
Baby.
Baby. So I'm slowly starting to slow down. I guess it's just like vlogging daily has
getting so close to the end.
It's taken energy. I know it sounds easy to a lot of people, but I'm watching quite a few Vlogmases this year, and we all are equally feeling the same. But it's also very sad for it to end. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna miss Vlogmas a lot. Vlogmas is that one time a year where I'm like, yep, I'm a normal gal. I sure am, because everyone else I watch on Vlogmas, like, we're just all the same. We just chill at home. We leave the house to shop. Like,
well, yeah, it's winter in most places. It's cold here in the U.S. and a lot of places. You don't want to get out if it's bad weather or cold.
Like, vloggers be vloggers. We're literally living our everyday mundane life on YouTube. And 2 out of the, I'm gonna say maybe like 5 vloggers that I watch, 2 of them made this thing, which I wish I could, but since I live in an apartment complex, it doesn't work that way. They have these really big baskets outside of their front door for delivery drivers because they get packages after packages after packages every single day. Learning to be fearless, and then Sarah Ray Vlogus, and I know that's not her last name, but that's her
I thought about doing that, but I don't have a good space to put stuff in.
YouTube name, her vlog channel name. So my friend actually sent me this, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's the truth, folks. It speaks loud volumes. Like, when she sent this to me, I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like, Jealous people don't necessarily want what you have. They just don't want you to have it. Isn't that the truth? Some people live a sad, bitter life. If you have anyone like that in your life, or who makes you feel that way.
So is she also trying to... She said before, I think, that she thinks some people are jealous of her and what she has and her success on YouTube, maybe?
It's time to move on. It is time to move on. Also, update, as you guys know, yesterday I was not feeling good at all, was not feeling the greatest. Today, I'm still hurting a little bit. After I have a gallstone attack, or like, I just feel really sick in like my upper abdomen where my gallstones are, there's like this phantom pain that I feel for the next like day or so. And I don't even know if it's phantom, but it's just like this lingering pain, and it sucks. It does. And you know, I haven't gotten sick after a binge really in a while. So it's just kind of like unfortunate that that happens, but like getting sick like that like makes it to where like binging just sounds painful. So,
but is it going to prevent you from binging?
That could be a good thing for the future binge monster that decides to pay me a visit again, whenever that is. I'll remember this moment and be like, girl, you do not want to feel that pain. All right, who's up?
If that's all it takes, then you should be able to stop yourself from binging if that's all it takes.
Opening first.
You can open first today?
Okay. Here's Helene's gift, though. This side is velvet.
Ooh, we're keeping this bag.
That's cool, huh? Okay. So she didn't have a big enough bag that was Christmas. So we have this, wow, this is heavy and big.
Yeah. Butterfly.
So we have this butterfly moment. Okay. Is this the
what
one?
Is?
Or the one like it?
I will say that I've started on my video covering how much they've spent on each other for Vlogmas. And Wifey has spent a lot on Amberlynn for Vlogmas so far. For the days that I'm up to. I'm up to day like 21, I think.
Is this the one?
This is the one.
Oh my god. Baby.
Baby.
You won gifts this year. I've been wanting this blanket, you guys. Off of this website. It's like over $100. I mean, the blanket is massive. Did you give me the massive one?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I am...
Huh.
Look at how cozy. And it has a bunch of suns on it, baby. This is the exact one.
I've been sitting on that one for a while.
Oh my god. Wait.
Cause Wifey really listens to Amberlynn and knows what she wants. When Amberlynn points to something that says, I want that.
Okay. I want to keep it clean.
Baby.
Let me put it on top of Mount Torrid. I still haven't put away. Baby.
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 Genuinely.
Oh,
Wow.
I love you.
You're so thoughtful.
Oh.
Let me do my couch for a hot second.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, baby.
What did Amberlynn get? Wifey.
Wait a second. Smart pause. Baby.
What's that? Spark pause?
Here's a sweater. Okay, they didn't have many to choose from.
No, I love it.
And then it has a matching one for Twinkie.
Oh, that's kind of cute. A little matching hoodie for Twinkie.
Babe.
I just hope it fits you guys. And if it doesn't, then obviously we can take it back.
We're putting this on right now.
Okay. So it's a matching set for her and Twinkie because she's always wanted one.
You know I've always wanted one.
Let's see what Twinkie looks like in her little hoodie.
Yes.
Twinks.
Twinkie! Oh my god, we have all the gift wrap.
Twinks, we're about to look cool as hell.
Look at her! Baby girl.
I will say, Twinkie is adorable. That is cute on Twinkie. Aww.
Mama has a mess to clean up. But look at you! In your new sweater. Now Felina's putting hers on.
Oh, this is cozy.
I know you like your sweaters to be a little
Everything's
snug.
cozy.
Not like super loose. You like how it fits?
I love how it fits.
Oh my god, you guys match. This is so cute. Twinkie's like, really? You gotta do this to me.
Yes, we do.
Now you're so warm. Oh, you guys are so cute.
My little baby. My little baby.
Wait, we need to take a picture. Picture time. Look at mamas. Oh, say cheese.
Oh, you little bubba.
Say twins. Oh, you guys look so cute. Okay. I snapped a bunch of pictures. Just, you know, in the office.
Them too.
Cuddling with my blankie. Oh my god. Like, this is so sweet. You guys, look at Twinkie. Because she has a Cuban link collar. Look at her.
They see me rolling, they hating.
Yep, gangsta Twinkie.
She's like, I'm the boss now, bitches. I'm the boss around these parts. Oh my
Twinks.
god. She looks so good.
You're killing it, Bubba.
She looks so good.
You're killing it.
Twinkie is
Oh, baby.
adorable.
Gosh. Anyways, I am about to watch back my vlog from yesterday, schedule it, make a title for it, you know, the whole nine. Yesterday's vlog was kind of meh. Today's gonna be kind of meh. I think the rest of Vlogmas is gonna be meh. Regards
It's all good.
on the regards of like going out and doing things because we have a cold front, a snow situation type deal heading our way. And when it's icy out, when it's snowy out, the sun don't see me, the moon don't see me.
Yeah, she's getting up to the time where right before Christmas, when I was in Springfield, where we had that nasty weather come through.
The sky don't see me. I don't exist. You guys, it's time to say R.I.P. Because look. Okay, so Feline got me another birthday gift, and we were just sitting here. Oh, my necklace is all messed up. Am I
birthday
screaming?
gifts too.
Because these are
I'll have to add birthday gifts into the mix because she got the Titanic Lego set, and then it looked like she got some AirPods maybe.
noise cancellation. Okay, let's take these out so I can actually hear myself. Was I screaming? Oh my god. So, okay. She already got me Titanic, the Lego situation type deal, for my birthday. But then she got me another gift because we opened Titanic early. But then she went and got me another gift today, and we just couldn't contain ourselves. This was sitting. She said, close your eyes.
Gonna have 30 days of birthday gifts too, it seems.
This was sitting in front of my face on my desk when I opened my eyes. Please tell me why Apple's bags are like, this within itself is probably like $100. Like, what the hell? And then I was shook to the core. She got me the Pros, the AirPod Pros. Because they are something I've always wanted, you know, and it's just one of those things where it's like, I can't justify spending the money myself. Why are we like this? We like to open gifts early.
We're really bad at gifting.
Yeah, in that sense. So for my birthday, she's gotten me the Titanic Lego and these. Like, ma'am. Thank you, babies. So now you
Why does everything have to have an S on the end?
guys don't ever have to see me. No, I'm probably still going to use these here and there, let's be real. But these are the new,
I like over-the-ear
side character.
headphones.
These are the new side character. Oh my god. I'm so appreciative. Thank you. Okay, so it is advent calendar time. We're actually on day 23, but I skipped yesterday, which was the first time I skipped. So we're gonna get the 22nd out first.
Oh no.
Which is just some yellow. And the mold is a nutcracker.
Oh, it's a nutcracker.
Okay. And then 23, here's some orange, and the mold is a house. Okay.
A little gingerbread house type
Okay,
thing?
so I used both of the molds. I know this is not spectacular.
Situation type deal.
Okay, guys, we're gonna clear up some rumors. I thought it was a good time to do that. So I
Let's
went
do
onto
it.
my Instagram and I asked you guys,
Come on, bestie.
got any rumors that you want me to clear up? And there's a lot. So I'm just gonna go through here.
All right.
And I'm just gonna read some, answer some, and clear up some, or say, yep, that is true. Okay, so this isn't really like a rumor, but the question is, why are you more sexual with Feline than you were with your ex? So I'm a very, 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 very sexual person. And if you go back
Good to know.
to not my recent ex, but my ex before that, you could also see that I was very, very sexual. We made out on camera several times. I don't know why. Weird. Constant sexual innuendos, just constantly flirting, etc., because that's my vibe. That's how I am with people I'm into. And especially if they're into me back like that, then it just makes it even more.
So does that mean that you weren't into Becky, which you said before that you weren't in love with her, etc., etc.? So were you not into Becky? So why did you want to be in a relationship with her for 4 years?
Strong, and that was the chemistry we had, and that is the chemistry that me and Feline have, but like a million trillion times more. My most recent ex, we didn't have that type of vibe or situation type deal, and that's understandable because every relationship is different. So I think it's time we stop comparing, because comparing is pointless.
I do agree. Sometimes comparing can be bad because every person is different and you're going to feel different and have a different connection with every person you date. And comparing one person to the next doesn't do anybody any good, right? Because then people feel like they don't match up. They don't compare to the other person. You know, there are some things that you can compare as far as like maybe how they treat you and whatnot. And Amberlynn treats Wifey very differently than she treated Becky. She was kind of mean to Becky in a lot of ways, and that's not good. So I feel bad for Becky in that respect.
All relationships and all connections that you have with people, they are all going to be different. But just because you guys didn't get to see that side of me does not mean she wasn't living within. Do you have one room in your house that is full to the ceiling, like on hoarders? No. There's also rumors that I have like several storage units. I haven't had a storage unit since I was with my ex, because we had one together. We had all our Christmas stuff in there, Halloween stuff, a few other odds and ends. But then when we broke up the contract to the storage unit, so I don't even have a storage unit anymore. What you see is what I have. People definitely do assume that I have a lot more than what I actually have. I'm not a hoarder.
It's because people see you buy a lot of clothes, buy a lot of journals, buy a lot of earrings. Those are a lot of small things that can be put into small areas. But she isn't like... She doesn't have a room full of like newspapers or magazines or something. There's a difference between collecting things and being a hoarder. I collect comic books and Funko Pops. If you've seen the area behind me with whenever my green screen's down, there's 6,000 comic books back there. There's Funko Pops on all of my walls in my office/nerd room here. There's a difference between hoarding and collecting, and Amberlynn collects earrings. And her many brands. So I know there are some people, I don't want to name names, that say she's hoarding. She's not.
I just like to buy new things, and I rotate items. I buy things, I get rid of things. I buy things, I get rid of things. And
yeah, Amberlynn has no problem getting rid of stuff. She will donate things whenever she's done with them, or realizes she's not going to use them or wear them any longer. She will donate things. Hoarders will not do that.
That's okay. As long as I'm not like wasteful, I do not feel wasteful because I do donate a lot of things, and it's to places that need donations, like homeless shelter or Goodwill. I know there's a lot of people who like to thrift, and I love giving to Goodwill, especially clothing, because not a lot of people.
I'm sure there's a different thrift shop in Lexington than Goodwill. I'd rather see her maybe donate to a privately owned little thrift shop or like secondhand store instead of Goodwill.
My size can just go into Goodwill and find clothing. So I love that, you know, the stuff that I'm getting rid of, there could be someone my size going into Goodwill and actually able to find themselves something that they can buy. Why must you rip the doors off of your advent calendar? That's not how they work. How do they work? Did you invent advent calendars? I rip it off because it's like an obsessive thing. Like, it just gives me a lot of like uneasiness. I feel like I have to rip off the doors to complete the day. Do you actually intend to get weight loss surgery? Is it really just for views? I don't know how.
That's a really kind of petty thing. I think you're supposed to just like open them and then take the item out, but you know, whatever.
Would be just for views because it's just something I am low-key talking about. I'm not making my whole videos about that topic. I do intend to get weight loss surgery if it is right for me and right for my story and right for my journey, because if things aren't meant to happen, they aren't meant to happen, and you can't just sit there and dwell. Did you eat or toss?
Again, meant to happen, not to happen. You have to put in the work for the weight loss surgery for them to approve you for it. So you can't just be like, oh, it wasn't meant to happen, after you don't put in the work for it to get to the point to be able to have weight loss surgery. That's not how it works.
WW snacks. I ate some. There was a box that was stale. Like, it was just so gross stale, so I had to throw that one out. So I either ate some, I still have some, or some that I didn't even open that I am giving to the homeless shelter. You buy clothes too small on purpose so we won't know what size you actually are. I never have ever cared about people knowing what size I am. I put my body on screen. I talk about my weight. I don't care that people know how much I weigh. I don't care that people see me. I don't care that people know the size of clothing that I am. I've never cared. I've never been shy in that regard. So no, I buy clothing that I feel good in, that I can imagine myself wearing more than once without feeling uncomfortable or anything like that. So sometimes I want to buy something that's a little too big, or sometimes I want to buy things that are too small, because that is how I want it to fit. And sometimes I buy the accurate size. You know, clothing is expressed in different ways, and people.
She buys her dresses too small because she wears them like t-shirts. So they're not going to fit her body like a dress would, like they're supposed to. And they're not going to hit her in places on her body like they're supposed to, like the waist or bust or whatever. Annie Lynn did a really good video kind of showing how Amberlynn's clothes could fit better. It was a video titled, Can Amberlynn Find a Wedding Dress? I think something about 500 pound. Being able to find a wedding dress. It was very informative. I learned a lot because I know nothing about clothing, but I can tell when Amberlynn's dresses do sometimes fit very poorly.
Like to wear things in different ways, and no, never cared if you guys knew what size I am. Trust that. You say that you don't have enough money for weight loss surgery, but you keep buying gifts. I'm actually really glad I got this one because this one is annoying. This one's really annoying. Regardless if I talk about money about weight loss surgery, my money is technically no one's business, and what I do, that goes for anybody. What anyone does with their money is nobody's business, truly. Dropping $25,000 in one go, like here's $25,000, versus me saving.
Hey, maybe she'll earn $25,000 during Vlogmas. She said in a previous video, I think, somebody asked what was the most she'd ever made in a month on YouTube. I think she said it was like Vlogmas 2019 or 2018 or something. She'd earned, God, what did she say? Like 15,000? God, I can't remember. If anybody has that clip and remembers where it's from, but it was an insane amount of money to make in the month.
Actively saved for Vlogmas. I had a whole Vlogmas budgeting moment. I actively saved for this holiday and for Vlogmas and doing this with Feline. So that was something that I actively was budgeting into my money. So being able to do Vlogmas and have a fun and creative holiday with my girlfriend versus dropping $25,000, there is a really large, big difference. But I am now budgeting for weight loss surgery.
Large,
if I get
big
approved,
difference.
and if that's even something that's allowed, because obviously I don't get to just choose, I want weight loss surgery, so it's gonna happen. You have to be approved, which is unfortunate, but it makes sense. But yeah, people coming at me with, oh my God, why are you spending so much money? Da, da, da. Everything is budgeted.
I'm glad to see her budgeting. She has mentioned before that she does budget, so that is excellent. But she could shift some things around, right? Like, it's great that she budgeted for Christmas. That's an excellent thing to do. But the whole, I mean, for her to be shifting funds around, and she did just recently decide she wanted to get weight loss surgery. So that's a recent budgeting change for her. But, I mean, I do agree her money is her money, but then for when she complains about not being able to afford something, when she's told us that she spends, or, you know, previously spent $3,000 a month on takeout, like Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever, that's a lot of money to spend each month on takeout. And she's ordered takeout like every day this month, at least, that we've seen. If not every day, damn near every day, some days 2 or 3 times a day. So,
like, everything that I spend money on is because I have it and because all my responsibilities are taken care of. Every area of savings that I have was taken care of because that's just how I do things. I don't know if this is rumored, but I wondered if you're still friends with Destiny. No, you're a lesbian for attention. No.
You're a lesbian for attention. That is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. No.
No, that is so homophobic. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Definitely the one about you not being friends with Eric and Rickie that makes me so sad. It makes me sad too. We are no longer friends anymore. And people will probably be surprised to learn that they have no idea what happened behind closed doors. And yeah, I miss them a lot, and I'm sure they miss me too, but...
Do they? So I'm assuming they have no idea what happened behind closed doors. I assume that means between her and Becky. So... well,
being friends just wasn't in our favor.
So yeah, it has to do... They were Becky's friend first. Becky's known them a very long time. So for Amberlynn to kind of dismiss that offhand, their loyalty is going to lie with Becky. They may have tried to remain friends with Amberlynn, but yeah, they don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Becky must have told them something, or they must have seen or heard something. Because Amberlynn did treat Becky pretty badly a lot of times. It, to me, seemed like there was financial abuse, really, in some way. I don't know if that's the right term to call it, but Amberlynn held the purse strings. Becky didn't work because Amberlynn told her to go back to work, asked her to not go back to work, that she could support them. And that put Becky into a very difficult situation to be completely financially dependent on Amberlynn. And that is not a good situation to be in when you are in a relationship. You need to be able to get out if you need to get out and not be on the streets. And Becky was in that situation, unfortunately, because Amberlynn held the financial stability over Becky. And, you know, there were a lot of other things too, but yeah, that just wasn't a good relationship.
It doesn't matter what you try to clear up because they're still going to make it bad. True. The haters, the reaction channels, no matter what I say, they twist it into their own narrative and they make it into something worse than what it is. Or, I don't know, it's so weird. It's truly, the chosen narrative is truly the one that makes me seem like the bad guy. Always. No matter the situation, that you were lurking the Reddit.
Some reaction channels do speculate on a lot of things and assume a lot of things and read into a lot of things. I try to not do that. I think I've learned to speak Amberlynn a little bit as far as figure out sometimes what she means when she's trying to say something or tell a story, or following her along a little bit better when she's jumping from point A to point C without going through B. So I tend to not do that. But yeah, I think a lot of people do sometimes speculate wildly about some things. And a lot of it's just clickbait titles for people's videos.
That's how you knew someone liked your eyeliner. No, I know people like my eyeliner because people message me all the time. They say that they like my eyeliner, which I appreciate so much. I don't go on Reddit.
Or they comment.
I don't understand Reddit. I've never understood Reddit. I do not purposely go, especially, and look for things about me because I know that it could be a dark, dark place. a dark place to be headed because people bully, they harass. In the past, when I have seen certain forums about me, like years ago, Kiwi Farms,
Yep.
it is such a vile area to be. For anyone to be able to look at me and say you're a bad person.
I've never been on Kiwi Farms because I've just heard it's kind of an awful place. So I have no desire to go to Kiwi Farms. But you know, some people are just going to be nasty. There's always going to be negative people. There's always going to be someone that has something negative to say about you, no matter who you are. Whether you're Amberlynn, Zachary Michael, me, I'm sure people have negative things to say about me. It's just, you can't please everyone, and you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. So,
or whatever it may be, but then support places like Kiwi Farms. You're nothing but a hypocrite. Period. The FBI agent rumor. No, FBI Frank is most definitely real. Absolutely, without a doubt, real. Frank is not his real name. I had to create that myself, so there was no doxing involved. But that is a real story. I have the messages still. I have a whole voice memo that I sent because we were all just as confused. We were like, oh, what is happening? Like, why would an FBI be trying to contact me? So after the phone call that I had with the FBI agent, I ended up sending a voice memo to said person because I wanted to clear some things up so they weren't worried on their end. All of it's completely true. And if it wasn't for the fact that there was some personal information that I said in the voice memo, like I would just completely show you the voice memo because that FBI story is true. I don't know why I would create something like that. Like,
it is a little crazy. Absolutely. I do believe there are people that might check if somebody reports something that they see somebody harassing somebody online, because harassment and like physical threats of violence are taken very seriously these days. It was a kind of a wild story.
if I was to create a narrative or a story or a storyline, it would be entertaining. It would be entertaining, folks. It would. It wouldn't just be a little FBI tried to contact me because they saw a comment. It would be a lot more dramatic than that. Trust that. And I think what's frustrating about like rumors and lies and like et cetera, is like people call me a liar regardless. Even when I have shown proof in the past, it's still, no, you're lying. You faked that. You faked that proof. And it's like they call me a liar with no proof that I am lying. I feel like that's the hardest thing, because it's like when someone's a liar, you think they're lying, it's because you have some sort of proof against what they're saying. And it's like regardless of what
A lot of people just say Amberlynn's lying just because she's lying. They have no proof of it. They just don't believe anything she says because they think she's just a flat-out pathological liar. I don't think she is. Like I've said previously, I just think she's bad at explaining things and bad at telling stories, and it makes it seem like she's lying a lot of times. Sometimes she does lie about things and stupid things. But a lot of it is she's just really bad at communicating.
say or do, it's like Amberlynn the liar, just automatically. And it's like, you guys have created this character. Like me and Feline have talked about it, and she's like, they created a character of you who's not even you. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I want to know what Feline is doing while you binge. Does she not try and stop or help you? Yes,
she's
it's
sleeping.
very rare that I will binge when she's around. Honestly, I do it when she's sleeping. So she can't really help me, but like when there's times where I like want to overeat or whatever it may be, yeah, she definitely helps me. She stops me from ordering takeout a lot. Obviously, it's ultimately my choice.
You order a lot of takeout.
When you have someone next to you saying, you know, I want you to live, I want to have a future with you, and it's like, damn, it hits different. But when I am binging, it is alone 9 times out of 10. So there's nothing she can really do. I heard that your girlfriend is a big time smoker, and that's why she ruined the panda sweater. No, Feline does not smoke. That is a rumor because you guys saw cigarettes. Sweater. Because we have a friend that comes over that does smoke. They left their cigarettes here, etc., etc. And we do have an ashtray sitting on our porch for said friend because I don't want no butts just chilling. No. So the panda sweater, I actually, okay, this is so embarrassing, but you know, it's cool. It's fun. It's fresh. So the last time I got cellulitis, it was summertime, and I was so cold because when I have cellulitis, like I have a fever, like it's like that shivering thing where it's like nothing you do ever can make you warmer, and it's like I try to do everything I can. So I put on the panda sweater. I ended up puking, and I got puke on the panda sweater. And obviously we washed it. Hi, that's what you do. You wash things that get dirty. Yeah, I can't live that one down. So embarrassing. You wear your girlfriend's sweater and you get puke all over it. You only see that in rom-coms. Not a rumor, just curious if you still write daily in your journal. Been loving Vlogmas. Thank you, and thank you everyone who said how much you've been enjoying Vlogmas. I have received that a lot, and it just means a lot to me. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it. I'm sorry the last few days have kind of sucked. I think I'm just becoming a little burnt out. I think I've reached that little that limit there. I do still daily journal, but confession, I do not write as much as I used to. My daily journaling, I used to write pages and pages and paragraphs, just word vomit. And I want to say in the last like 2 months, I now write maybe a paragraph, like a paragraph up to like maybe 4 paragraphs. I don't write anywhere near as much as I used to, and I need to like step up my game a little bit because I feel myself like slowly maybe stopping daily journaling, and I can't do that because I have daily journaled for it's been a while now, almost 2 years. So last thing for this video is the cat advent calendar, which is the kitty's 23rd here, and it's a little ball. Look how cute.
It's a festive one.
Baby girl? She's always up in this dang cat tree. She's obsessed. I like to tear these off because I like shit to be complete. It's just accept me for who I am. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, we forgot to do comment of the day. You guys almost
comment of the day.
We're probably like, wait, comment of the day. Okie dokies, artichokies. Okie dokies, artichokies. Do you guys like artichokes? I love artichokes. When I grew up and before I got put into foster care, we actually had a artichoke bush in my yard. So I grew up with artichokes. Very much grew up with artichokes. Oh, it's blurry. Let me fix it for you guys. There we go. The Tripe Advisor. God, I hate the mouth sounds she makes every time she does a taste test. Like, girl, stop. Thank you so much for the comment, and I will try to make less mouth sounds. If I don't, then I guess, you know what? I'm not too sorry because that's just who I am. A mouth sound type of gal. Regardless, thank you for the comment. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Yeah, a lot of people don't care for the sounds of Amberlynn eating. Misophonia, if you watch Michelle McDaniel. Michelle McDaniel hates that sound too. Yeah, interesting rumors that she addressed there. I think the Eric and Rickie one, it would have been nice to hear a little bit more about that, but I think what she said gives us plenty of insight into the reasoning behind why they're no longer friends. And then just some other little rumors that she covered. I can't remember them right off the top of my head. I'm actually very tired. I didn't sleep a whole lot last night. But that is Vlogmas Day 23. I think I pretty much said what I needed to say during the video. So we're going to end it there. You know, like, subscribe, all that jazz if you wouldn't mind. And, you know, until next time, be safe and take care.